Hello guys, welcome back to HFDC channel. So today's topic is custom setting. And if you are learning Salesforce or working on Apex or flows, so you might have faced this situation like you hard coded a value like discount 20% or 30%, and later when it change, you have to update it everywhere. So this is like very tedious task. Whenever discount change, whenever requirement change, okay, let's make a discount 40%, 60%, 80%. You have to come back in the code and change every time. So that's not the right way to do. So how do we avoid this problem? So that's where custom setting comes in. So in this video, I will explain custom setting from basic to advanced with a demo. So all your confusion will be cleared. So this is the agenda. So here in this video, we will cover what is custom setting, types of custom setting, and we will see demo as well, and where we can use custom setting. Okay, so let's start. So first point is, what is custom setting? To just understand the custom setting in a simple way. So custom setting are a place in Salesforce. It is just like a setting place in the Salesforce where we store values like numbers, text values, okay, or any rules which you want to give. So we don't have to write them again in the code, in code or flow, wherever we can use custom settings. So we can say it's like a custom setting box where you keep important values your system uses. We can say like if like you are working on some integrations, you might have some passwords, some keys, like client keys, secret keys, right? So that you want to use again in a different orgs. Like you have a like dev org, SIT, UAT, and prod, right? So those values you have to change it every time whenever you want to deploy the code in SIT, UAT, right, on a prod. So better to use those values in the custom settings. So you can just change the value in the custom setting rather than you are changing in the code. Okay, so in the one line we can say write once, use everywhere. Okay. Okay, so let's take up one example. Suppose you are using discount 20% in your code. Okay, and if tomorrow it changed to 40%, you have to go back and update the code everywhere. And this is not a good practice. And you will also feel like tired every time when requirement change. So you can see if you use custom setting, so you can store 20% in custom setting, and whenever requirement change, like when requirement change to 40%, then you just change in the custom setting. You don't need to change in the code. Okay, so we have some points here. You can see you can store any value which might need to change in future or need to use different values in various sandboxes and prod Salesforce org, which we have discussed already. Like you have a different values, right? Like keys, you are doing API integrations, okay, whatever, like that values will be different in the prod, and those values will be different in the sandboxes because you are going to do testing, right? So you can keep those values in the custom setting. Okay, so and just refer that custom setting in your code. Okay, so in future when you're working in the prod or like in different sandbox, right, so you don't need to change those values again in the code. Just change the custom setting so your code will work properly. Okay, so you can see the example like API endpoints. Okay, because sandbox have different endpoints and production have different endpoints, right? Like you are integrating with third party. Okay, like you're integrating with Genesis, whatever. So each third party have a different endpoints as per the sandboxes. Okay, or you can see security tokens, secret keys, etc. So these things you can store in the custom setting. So now why we use it? In a simple points we can say no need to write same value again. Easy to change anytime. No coding needed to update, and faster system. It means it can fetch the value very fast. So there is no SQL query needed. So like Salesforce have some limitations like we have a governor limit, right? In the custom setting, there is no need to query. Okay, it's just a one simple line of code which will fetch the custom setting values, which I will show you in the next demo slides. So I can say in a one line, like if you use custom setting, so it makes your system flexible and easy to maintain in future. So we have a next point is types of custom setting. So we have a two types: list custom setting, hierarchy custom setting. So first point is list custom setting. So let's understand list custom setting. So list custom setting store multiple records just like a table. We can say similar to custom object record. The way we create a custom object records and we store list custom setting behaves same. Okay, you can see this example. I created this list custom setting, tax setting one. I created three records like for Australia tax rate, India tax rate, USA tax rate. Okay, so this is like same as custom object records, which we say in a rows or in a table. Okay, and second point is which is a main point, which is an important point, which we can say list custom setting don't care who the user is. They always return the same data. I will tell you what does that mean. So I will show the example as well. But just understand in one more fact. So how Salesforce logic works behind of the list custom setting. So Salesforce does not check which user is logged in, which profile the users have. It simply fetch the records and returns the value as it is. So let's assume you are using a list custom setting in a flow or in Apex classes, and your class is running for any logic, and you have a different users which are using that functionality. Okay. So whenever you are fetching the record, same records will be fetched for all the users. Okay. It does not differentiate the user like this user has different profile, this user had different profile. Okay. But this happens in hierarchy custom setting, which we will discuss later. So I hope you understand the list custom setting. I will show you the demo as well, how list custom setting, how do we create a list custom setting, how it behaves for a different user, and how it returns the same data for the different user as well. Okay, so I hope you understood the list custom setting. Now let's see a demo. So in this demo, like we will create a screen flow and we will show the data of custom setting for different user. Okay, so before that, we will create a custom setting and we will use that custom setting in the flow. Okay, so let's see. When you log in, you will land on this page. Okay, click on the setup, search custom setting here. Here you can see this is a custom setting page. Here you just create a new. So you can give the name discount list setting. Okay, object name, you can copy the same, or here you can see the options hierarchy and list. So you will select the list, make the visibility public. You can add description as per your need. Let's save it. So this custom setting has been created now. So now we need to define the fields. So like same way like we define the field in custom object. Okay, like this is a, we can say this object got created as a custom setting and we'll create a field. So I'll create a field. Let's create a number field. You can create a field as per your need. So for the discount, let's create a number field. Okay, next, give the name discount, the length same, description if you want. If you work on the real project, make sure give the description properly. Next, so I will use only one field. Then now, so if you want to create a record, okay, in this custom setting, So how you will create, there's a button manage. Okay, so now click on the manage. Here you can create a records. Okay, so let's create a new record. So you can see in this we have a three records, one for Australia, second for USA, third for India. So and this is a like tax rate, like we can say discount. Let's create a US. Let's create a record for Australia. I'll give a discount 18%. Okay, go for the back. Let's get again. Let's go for India 20%. So I think two records are fine. You will see how this custom list view will return the same data. Okay. So now let's create a screen flow. Let's search the flow. Create a new flow if you want. Let's create a new flow. Okay, so if you want to use the custom list view, okay, then you have to fetch a record through get records element in the flow. Okay, this is a get record. Okay, you can give the name get list view data. Same here. And objects in the flow, so it consider list custom list as an object. Okay, so but it will behave as a custom list view, but it will behave as an object for the flow. So you can search the name of the custom list. What was the name we have given? So we have given the name discount list setting. Okay, so let's search discount. Okay, it's here. So let's assume I want to fetch the discount for Australia. So I have a name standard field which we set up the name Australia and put the name Australia here. Okay, and just fetch the record. You can just save it. Custom list view flow. Okay, save it. Now we will create a screen. The screen element we will select, and here what we will do, discount list. Okay, now we want to show the data. So what we will do, we have a display text. We will this element component, this component we will drag here. Okay, in the game show value, so list value, we can say so list value. What will be the label? Discount rate. Okay, like this. You can bold, you can key the size as well. Okay, and just give the enter. I want to show a discount under this discount rate. So now we have fetched the data get record. Okay, this was the name we have given the get record. The discount list setting. Click on this, and we have the field discount. Okay, we create a field discount. So in this field we have set up, you can see discount field, right? So this will fetch the data of discount field. Now we will save it. Okay, so how we will show the data? So what we will do, I will create a one button on the account screen, and this flow will be called from the account, that button. Okay, so let's save this flow. Let's go to the account setup, object manager. This is account. In the button link actions, you will create a new action. Okay, I want to add this button on the quick action. So here you can select the action type flow, and we have flow name. So what is the flow name? Custom list view flow. So let's see, do we have the custom list? We do not have. So maybe because this flow is not activated. First let's activate the flow. Let's refresh this. So let's select the flow. Okay, so automatically selected because it's on the top list. Okay, and label type not need. You can see button name you can give test list view. Okay, description you can give if you want. Save it. So this button should visible on the account record page. So what we will do, we need to add this button on the account record page first. This is the record page which we have. Make sure you should have the account record page upgraded to dynamic. Otherwise, you need to add this button in the page layout. Okay. So here I will click on this section. You can see this is actions. So I will add the add action. Here I will search my button name. So list test list view is there. Okay, I'll click on this add, and I will move this button to top. Let's save it. Let's go back. So you can see, okay, I open the account. As you can see, test list view button is there. If I click on this, it should open in flow. Now you can see it fetched the record 18 of Australia, and you can see I am a user, Arun Garg. My profile is system admin. Okay. Now what I will do, I will log in with the other user. Okay, and this button should visible to the other user as well, and we'll see what discount data that user can see. Okay, so in the different browser, I will log in with the other user. Now I logged in the other browser, and I want to log in with a different user. So I do have another user. His name is Robert Logan. Okay, and this user, you can see this profile is different. So let me log in with this user. Go to account. Let me open the account record. So you can see this user also can see this button. So if I click on this button, okay, same screen flow called and same data will be displayed to this user as well. You can see, so in the list, custom list view, there is no profile or user check of data. Whatever the data you will set in the custom list, that data will be access the same data for all the users. Okay, even you are using in the class, you are using the flow or validation rule, wherever, like, okay, you want to use custom setting, you will fetch same data. Okay, so I hope you understood the custom list setting. We have seen a demo of custom setting. Let's move to hierarchy custom setting, and this is a very important custom setting. And in a modern Salesforce approach, Salesforce recommends to use this custom setting. Hierarchy custom setting are used when the same system needs to behave differently for different users. Same system means, like, we can say, like, same functionality, okay, or same code, whatever you have developed, that needs to be behave differently for different user. You use this custom setting only when you need user specific behavior. Okay, so we can take an example, like, we can say in the same example which we have seen, right? We have two users. So let's assume I am a manager and other user is sales rep. Okay, so when I log in, I should see different value. When that user will log in, that should see different value. So if we take a same example for the discount, okay, so when I'm a manager, I should get a more discount. When he's a sales rep, he should get a less discount as per the company setup. Okay, so when I will log in, I should get a like 20% discount, and when he logs in, he should get a 10% discount. So in traditional way, what we do, we set up all this discount through conditionally. Like, we set up like if and else, if user is this, if user is that, we will give a 10% discount, 20% discount in the code. Okay, through hierarchy custom setting, this will handle automatically through the Salesforce, and this is a very powerful custom setting. And I will show you the demo as well, how Salesforce is handling automatically discount for different user. Okay, so you can see some notes. Automatically select correct value. No need to write if conditions. So which I told, like, we don't need to write if conditions in this. Used to control behavior dynamically. It will automatically control the behavior where whatever you need, and gives different values per user. Okay. So next, see in this screenshot, This custom setting works on three level: uh, user specific level, profile specific level, or organization level. So this it means like if you set up something for user, first it will find the data for the user. Okay, if there is no data for that user, it will find on the profile level. Okay, if there is no data on the profile level, it will find by default on the organization level. So I will tell you what is the order of hierarchy custom setting. So first it work for the user level, then profile level, then org level. Okay, so we can say user overrides profile, profile overrides organization. Okay, so now let's see demo. Okay, so let's go to the org. So here we will create another custom setting, which is hierarchy. We click on the new setting, copy the same, put in the object name. It will be hierarchy and description. Okay, cool. So let's create a one more field. Let's create a field, same number. So field level will be discount. Okay, save it, save it. So we have created a hierarchy custom setting with the one field which we need. Okay, now we need to create a records. So let's click on manage. Okay, so here you can see we need to first create a record for org level. So org, click new. This is the org level discount. So I will give a 10% discount for the org level. Okay, you can see this is like org. This is like company name. Okay, which we have given 10% discount. Let's go back. Now this is like to create a record for the profile user specific. Okay, so what I will do, so I have a two user, right? So I will select profile or user. So I will select the user first. So you can see for me, my name is Arun. So I will set up a discount for me 20%. Okay, and this is set up for me, and I will set up a discount for another user, which is you can say Robert. Okay, and this user should get 30% discount. Okay, okay. So we have the records for both the users. You can also use the profile, it's not a problem. So now use this hierarchy custom setting in the flow. So we already created one flow, custom list flow. Okay, so in this, what we will do, okay, the important point is we do not need to fetch hierarchy custom setting records through this get record element. Okay, we have a simple uh, syntax to get the records. Okay, so I will show you. Let it be as it is. Okay, let's go to the screen. Okay, so in the screen, what I will do, I will create another, I will add another display component just under this. Okay, and this component we will for the hierarchy, HIERAR hierarchy data. Okay, and here, sorry, into space, give some underscore. Okay, so in this I will give HIERAR hierarchy data and discount. Okay, it fetch discount. So increase the font, increase the font of this one as well. Okay, other text element, display text element. So here let's give the name hierarchy data one, whatever, one, two, and here HIER hierarchy data. Okay, and let's go discount. Okay, let's make it bigger to code. I want to get a discount for from the hierarchy custom setting. So how we will get? So we will in this field insert a resource. There's an option under the global variables custom hierarchy setting. Click on this, and our setting name is discount something, right? So just search discount DISC. Okay, this will come. So you can see discount hierarchy setting. Click on this. Okay, so it will fetch the setting and a field name. So whatever the field you want to use it here. You can give the field name. You can change the field name as well. If you have created a multiple fields, you can just give the that field. Save it. So let's save as a new version of this one because we can't activate the existing one. So save it, the new version, and activate the new version, which will have both list and custom list and hierarchy. Okay. Okay, now, so I am already logged in this browser. Let me open the account. This is account. This, so you can see this is my user, Arun Gar, and I have a discount. Let's see how much discount. So let's click on this button. Okay, so it's automatically fetch a discount 20 for me. Okay, which we have given 20%. Okay, let's see the other user. So that user is logged in different browser. So you can see this is my different user, Robert. I have given a different discount for this user. So let's click on this test list view. Okay, so you can see discount 30%. Now this automatically handled by the flow or like by the Salesforce. Okay, so I don't need to give any like manual if condition whatever. So I hope you understood how list custom settings and how hierarchy custom setting works, and you understood the differences as well. So that is all for the custom setting, and just you can see the high level differences of list and hierarchy. So where we can use list, where we can use hierarchy, you can see Apex, flow, formula fields. So we can use list custom setting in Apex flow. We can use both, but list custom setting can't be used properly in the formula. They have some limitations. In triggers, yeah, we can use both. So we can see this table and where we can use list custom setting and hierarchy custom setting. Okay, so just one line, we can say if value is same for everyone, you want to use the same value for everyone, use a list custom setting. If value change per user or profile level you want to change, use a hierarchy custom setting. This is a simple rule. Okay, that's all guys. Thank you so much. If this video helped you understand custom setting clearly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. I will reply to all of them.